Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for July 23rd of 2025 is titled Fireball over Cape San Blas. So what do we see here? Well, here we see an image of a fireball in the sky. And what is a fireball? Well, a fireball is really an extremely bright meteor. Now we see pictures of meteors. They're small streaks across the sky. Most of them are relatively faint, and you wouldn't necessarily see them from a very bright area. In fact, the darker area you go to, the more meteors you would be able to see, especially during a meteor shower. Now, a fireball is a meteor that reaches a brightness brighter than any of the planets, so brighter than the planet Venus. And that means that it is very bright and is really not something that you normally see. And in fact, if you've seen a fireball, you would definitely know it. You would see that object streaking across the sky. Now, a fireball or meteor is caused by a piece of material vaporizing up in Earth's upper atmosphere as it enters the atmosphere. So, typically with an ordinary meteor, it's a small grain of sand or piece of dust that then traverses across the sky. It'll be a little bit bigger piece of material that would form something like the fireball that we see today. So, think of it as a smaller rock. Now, it's generally a piece of an asteroid or a comet that travels through space until it happens to hit Earth. And once it does that, then it strikes Earth's atmosphere, and that will heat it up and cause it to glow. And that's the trail that we're seeing here. Now, we not only will see this trail, but if we look afterwards and we can see the second image here, we can then see the trail that is left behind. And this is a smoke trail of gas and dust that is left behind after the fireball itself had gone. So first we see the fireball traveling through the sky, but if we watch afterwards, we can see that smoky trail, and you can actually see how it's distorted a little bit as wind currents in the upper Earth's atmosphere affect it. And that, again, is just the trail left behind that will quickly dissipate after the fireball, in this case, has penetrated through. Now, will it actually ever land on the Earth? And the answer is generally no. Most of these are still too small and will be vaporized in Earth's upper atmosphere and will never make it down to the surface of Earth. It takes a larger object to be able to make it through the intense heat of re-entry in a single piece. So many of these will actually get torn apart as they enter Earth's atmosphere and therefore never make one piece, making it down to the surface of Earth. Now, many meteors come in showers, and in fact, we have one coming up in just a few weeks, which is the Perseid meteor shower, which is around the second week in August. So that is a good chance to see 50 or 100 meteors every hour if you're from a very dark site. So you may get to see a fireball. It depends. Those are just when we happen to pick up those larger pieces. Most likely, you'll just see a whole lot of little meteors, small streaks across the sky, maybe to the order of, now if we want to put that in perspective, it's at maybe 60 meteors per hour. That's about 1 per minute. So you're not going to see a bunch of them flashing across the sky at once, but you may see one every minute or two, depending on how dark of a sight you have. So that was our picture of the day for July 23rd of 2025. It was titled Fireball over Cape San Blas. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.